I talk you can't even tell. You can tell out there to the listeners, but I'm very loud when I talk, generally speaking.
Yeah.
I don't really do the fucking quiet thing.
You're excitable.
Dude, life is great. Worth being excited about, talking loud about. So,
Bell Nation, you know this. We all know this, and Jordan would agree with me if he was here, but you got some bad opinions you're very loud about. And I'm very excited for the next few episodes because I know we're talking about cereal, and there may be some controversial things said during these episodes that I think I don't know if they should be fully recorded. To be honest,
I think they're gonna. You know what? Somebody's got to tell it like it is. Somebody's got to come on, be loud, tell the truth, and see who walks with them.
That reminds me of someone.
Up to the very top of the cathedral where the Pope of Bell Nation will reside forever.
Well, should we just introduce the show, get this bad boy going?
Yep.
All right. Well, hey, I'm Nick. I'm co-host Nick Ortiz. Welcome to the Cheesy Gordita Bunch podcast. And, of course, the random onion ring in this bag of fries, my co-host, DJ Dill, Devin Hanley. What's good? Subway.
What's
sorry,
up?
Subway.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you for changing that.
Yes,
we
of
don't
course.
need to edit that out now. What's up? What's up, everybody? It's your boys. Obviously,
Yes.
there's the third wheel is missing today.
On
if
this
you know what I'm
tricycle.
saying.
Yeah.
He's out there being all negative in Hawaii. You know how Jordan is, always
So negative.
always negative about something. So I'm sure he'll find something to complain about out there in Hawaii. So
And it's official.
we'll-
He's retired. Jordan has officially retired. Not from the show. He's still doing the show, but he is kicking his feet up. He's enjoying his latter half of his life.
They call him a free agent. I think he's a free agent, up for anything right now. So
Yeah.
but yeah, definitely looks like he's having a terrible time in Hawaii.
Oh yeah, those pictures of the beach and his delicious meals he's having constantly, god awful.
And why does a rainbow need to be that bright?
Seriously.
I mean, come on.
Yeah. No, it doesn't make sense. But you know what they say? Truth is stranger than fiction. But Bell Nation, if you can't tell, this is a Cantina-style episode. So, we are kicking back. We are doing some news stories. We are actually doing a fast food surprise.
Hey, guess what that's all about? We're going to surprise each other with a fast food item from a fast food restaurant, okay? Might be one that you heard of, might be one that you've been to, might be off the beaten path, something that might be completely new to you, like it was to me. This place that I'm not going to reveal yet because I'd like to ask some questions and kind of maybe guess where yours is from.
Yeah, and I think you do have an advantage in this because, fucking Connecticut. I don't know what fast food they have in Connecticut. I'm very excited to find out. But yeah, I'm completely clueless on if there's even a special sandwich or dish that is strictly Connecticut.
Okay. No, I got a great answer for these questions, so I'm excited because this is actually a Connecticut originated franchise, or it's headquartered currently in Connecticut. So that's the first clue everybody will get as to what tonight's meal will be. But
okay. Well, do you want to go first? Or you want me to go first?
Sure. So I want to first ask you a little bit about where you went.
Okay.
And see if we can establish some common ground here.
Okay.
I went for this week's theme was just traditional for me, just traditional classic fast food.
Okay.
Very simple, very to the point, American style, burgers, fries, shakes.
Yeah.
World. So that is what I stuck with this week, theme wise. What
Okay.
about you?
I've also stuck to something pretty traditional as well. I think that it has its roots in like early years of fast food. Think maybe 1940s, 1950s. And I think that they've done a good job of emulating something similar in style.
Great. Yeah. Sounds exactly like mine. Really classic. We're getting just like
The heart of fucking fast food.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. What you would think of as, like you said it immediately, American fast food. Like that is it. So that is exactly what I had to. So is your product based in Austin where you live?
It is an Austin original. Yes. Yes, it is.
Okay. So it's an Austin original. It's a classic. All right, I'm just gonna go out. I'm gonna go in with a big bang and say, like, after living in Austin for several years.
I was gonna say like a decade and some fucking change.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say, and it's Austin. Are they franchised throughout Texas?
Not yet. I think they are a bit north, like a little bit, like they are outside of Austin, but almost like basically Austin. They're also a little further south as well, which is also basically Austin. But
so it's not Whataburger. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just go with my gut on this and say, are you eating some P. Terry's tonight?
Yes, I am. Hold on, let me hit this. Applause for you. There it is. I mean, right on the money.
There's supposed to be applause. He'll put in the applause later. I like to come in and help Nick edit that part. I like to give the right cadence, put a little bit of parametric EQ on that crowd noise, get it sounding good.
The way he's able to make these claps sound like you're in a stadium is remarkable. But you hit it right on the fucking head. But I figured you would, because P. Terry's is classic Austin. It's really cheap. You know what you're getting. You're getting a good meal for so. Spoilers. I got myself a. Do you want me to tell you what I got you? What I got myself?
Yeah. Go.
Okay.
Yeah, please reveal.
So I got Nora a regular cheeseburger. I've got myself a crispy chicken sandwich with cheese, with fries and banana bread. It's the only place I've ever seen like fast food that actually serves their brand of banana bread, which I'm really excited to try.
I'm not a banana bread fan personally, so I've never had it, but I have heard that. I have heard that about their banana bread, also about their cookies. P. Terry's got a real underrated cookie game. I'd say.
Well, if you're not familiar with P. Terry's, say you're not in the Austin area, it is a classic. It was opened on July 5th of 2005 on Barton Springs and South Lamar. And basically the dude who opened it was a husband and wife duo. They grew up in Abilene, and they just really loved like old fashioned hamburgers essentially. And so, yeah, they decided to open up P. Terry's in 2005 to emulate the 50s aesthetic, that type of hospitality. Think In-N-Out, but except it's blue instead of yellow. But everything else is the same. It's still red with white color scheme. It's your classic 1950s looking joint employees wearing red apron with a white shirt, just again think really classic fast food. That's P. Terry's, but I'm really excited to try it. I've only had P. Terry's maybe once or twice before, and it was when I was canvassing, and I was just on the fucking go, I wasn't really sitting there to critique it, and it was just a cheeseburger. So I'm really excited to dive into this. One of the first times I'm having their fries, they're shoestring fries, so I'm a little skeptical.
So let's hold off, and we'll do this together. I'll reveal mine now, so our food doesn't get cold.
Can I ask some questions about it?
Yes, please.
So you said that it was classic fast food. Is it a hamburger?
Yes.
Okay. All right, cool. Because I mean, my next guess was going to be a hot dog. Okay, and
There was.
Is it-
I'll give another extra hint here.
Please.
There was an option to go for a hot dog.
Oh,
You
interesting.
could get a hot dog there.
Could you get it on top of it, or is it like instead? Like that's another.
No, it's like
Okay.
another item.
Is it? So I was actually watching TikTok a few days ago, and I saw that the Connecticut sandwich is a steamed sandwich. It's a steamed hamburger with like steamed American cheese, and then the American cheese is poured onto it.
Absolutely.
Is it anything resembling that?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, that's my. Other than that, I really have no other guesses because I'm just not familiar. But
No, it's okay. So let me reveal.
please.
So I got dinner tonight from a place called Wayback Burger,
Ooh.
or what was formerly known as Jake's Wayback Burgers. So Jake's Wayback Burgers, they're actually the brand was created and originated in Newark, Delaware, but they have been headquartered in Cheshire, Connecticut since they started expanding.
Okay.
And they were expanding throughout the late 2000s into 2013. One of the reasons they're very well known is they have a very large international presence as well. They're franchised and opened all over the world, especially in the Middle East and North Africa. Yeah, there's over 133 locations worldwide.
It's
So
called
it's like
Wayback Burger.
Wayback Burger. Yep.
There's a Waybacks here in Austin.
So that's what I was going to ask you. I feel like they also have some restaurants in Texas. They have
Oh,
let's
I
see
have
here.
been to Wayback Burger. There's a Wayback Burger in Killeen.
Is there really?
Yes, so it is in the it's in the Walmart. Yes, my Steven Robinson used to work at Wayback Burger.
Really?
Yes.
Hold on. You're totally right. There is one in Killeen.
Yes.
So
absolutely.
wow.
Yes, I've had
Okay,
Wayback
so you've
Burger.
been there.
Okay, yes, I have. Yeah.
so it's kind of held akin or similar to it said like Fuddruckers
Oh my
or Five Guys, or sort of like they were in like the second wave of burgers that were a little bit healthier.
Dude, Fuddruckers? Oh my god. Fuddruckers is whenever I got out of high school and me, my dad, and my brother, when we would connect for lunch, it was always at Fuddruckers. And it was so good because my dad would always buy us the burgers, and we'd get these fucking fat ass burgers. And Steven Robinson also worked there too. But they served like ostrich, they served buffalo, they've served like a bunch of different types of meat. And I think Fuddruckers is gone now, right?
I don't know. There used to be one that I went to all the time. Well, I won't say all the time. I went there enough. And yeah, I just you could get like fucking chili. You could just like there was like a dispenser that had chili in it and nacho
Queso,
cheese.
yeah. And
Yeah, and
another cool part is they had the toppings bar. Like they literally cooked the burger and gave you a bun, put some cheese on it, and then you put whatever toppings you would put on it, whatever you wanted. It was so good.
Dude, it was so good. And you could order like your burger, like you could choose like how like juicy you wanted your burger, and there was like an option that was like, there's no way a human being should be consuming this quality meat that's pink. Just remember finding that incredible. But yeah, so great. So you're familiar with Wayback Burger.
I
So
am,
yeah,
yes.
I went with the meal. Apparently from what they told me, the big thing that people go there for are the shakes.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, the shakes are apparently really good. One of them has like 1,000 calories. Like it's crazy. Got
Jesus fuck.
it's like an Oreo mint one. But anyway, they're the restaurant itself was like really quiet. It was like almost like eerie. Like there was no drive-through. You had to go into the restaurant.
That's weird.
But yeah, so I'm excited. I'm excited to try it. So the fries. Let's start with the fries.
Before we move on, so sorry, I just want to say I'm looking at the Wayback Burger on the Google Maps in Killeen, and it says Wayback Burgers, hamburger chain with a nostalgic vibe. Yeah, I guess that sounds
That's
pretty
totally
fitting,
it.
right? Yeah.
Yeah,
All
that's totally it.
But yeah, let's try these fucking these.
Let's go with the
fries.
We'll go with the fries. Yeah. So just at a glance, these are unfortunately not my favorite style of fries. These are a little bit bigger. They're a little bit more like Burger King fries.
Okay.
Which
I
still,
like a Burger King fry.
I still, like I said, I don't dislike, but
Yeah.
I definitely prefer like the small cut McDonald's.
Oh yeah. I'll tell you, for me personally, I
go ahead and
these fries are actually really good. These P. Terry shoestring fries, they're really hot, you know, so they're still like really really fresh, and there's crunchy, and they're still like warm and mushy in the middle. Then I don't know, I feel like you're able to get a grip, and whenever I eat my burgers, I like to have like a fistful of fucking fries in one hand, just double fisting. It's just like the combo it's amazing, and I think these are like the perfect amount of fries to like be able to do that with.
P. Terry fries definitely, I think, are a controversial fry. If I'm going to be real here,
They're good.
I think that
they're good because they're hot.
I think that I've heard the jury kind of split on. Sometimes you might get some P. Terry fries that might be a little bit mushy, that kind of might like be a little oily
Yeah.
and like a little oily and sloppy. I've definitely had that experience, but I've also had them when they're like really good and crispy. And
I will say they are a little gray. You know, they're not like your traditional like bright fry. They're pretty gray, but beyond that, they're pretty tasty.
so I got to be honest too. These way back fries are, I don't know. There's nothing that really like screams about them. At least that it's like, you know, I find like McDonald's fries and Wendy's fries and like all the really big boys, you know, all the really big restaurants, companies, all have like a kind of, their fry has like a very like
Unique.
sort of like a signature flavor.
Yeah.
Or like
yeah.
a certain kind of oil that they use. I think P. Terry's does that. P. Terry's has like a type and style of fry that's very much like it or hate it. It's very much them.
Really,
right?
I feel like these are In-N-Out fries. You know, these are just In-N-Out fries to me. Yeah, and which are also controversial fries.
So
but I
so
do
this
think
is
you're
actually
right.
probably what that's probably closest to what these remind me of, are like In-N-Out fries.
Okay.
Like not really seasoned like
Yeah.
proportionately.
Yeah.
And
But I think it's because they're just big old clumps of French fries whenever they're taking them out. You know, they're not like they're probably not shaking them and putting salt on them as soon as they're out of the fryer, like you're supposed to do. Everyone knows that you're supposed to salt right after you're done frying. But I mean, I understand exactly what you're talking about. These, to me personally, they're good, but they're not anything to write home about. They're not like McDonald's fries where it's going to be super iconic. These are more of like just a side. I feel like with McDonald's fries, with Burger King fries, with Taco Bell fries, nacho fries, obviously they are more than just a side. You can have a big old pile of fries as a meal. Whereas these just feel like, okay, I mean, they're an extra $2, you know what I mean, with your burger to make it a meal.
$2? Gotta miss those Austin prices, man. Yeah, these are these are fine. But definitely I think like more excited for the burgers. The burgers are definitely like on their website, and just in general, their burgers and their shakes look like what they're slinging the hardest.
Okay.
So sometimes fries, I think, you know, doesn't like have to mean the entire experience of a restaurant. You know, you have fries, you might have an off experience with fries. Doesn't necessarily mean that if there was anything that could go down in quality and I'd be okay with, that would be the thing that'd be like, okay.
Really?
You know, you dip a little on fries. That's okay.
For me, I think it's soda. I'm like, if my soda's bad, whatever. But if my fries or my burger sucks, I'm like, oh, come on. You know.
Well, what about food item though?
Yeah, food.
Not beverage.
I guess you're right. Yeah, I'd rather my fries suck before my burger sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
But the next thing I want to try is the fucking sandwiches.
Yeah.
Now, just
looking at this thing, like,
I know it looks so good. Now, just to like give you a brief description of what I got. So again, it was a crispy chicken sandwich, and if you're thinking this is gonna be some Popeyes reminiscent of like a big old hunky piece of chicken breast, breaded and deep fried, you would be wrong. This is more of like a Boca burger. If you're familiar with it, with like all the cool kids are. It's just like a patty from like when you're in school. It's like a chicken patty breaded like traditionally. It's on a nice bun with lettuce, tomato, pickles, and some mayonnaise with American cheese on top. So it looks fucking bomb.
Let's see that bad boy. Yeah, give him a spin.
Ooh, oh damn, she thick. Yeah, I'm excited.
That's a chicken sandwich. Yeah, P. Terry's. That's I'll say that about P. Terry's. They are a sandwich restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
Their burgers, their sandwiches are so consistent.
Mm-hmm.
They're just like, they're very, very good hamburgers. All right, so I'm going to show you mine. I asked, what is the most popular item here? And they just said the classic.
Oh,
so this is
nice.
the classic.
What is that, double?
2 patties.
Fuck,
Yeah.
yeah.
2 patties, pickles, mustard,
The works.
tomato, just the classic burger. So
Yeah, I mean,
take a bite.
just some first notes on this sandwich alone. I love the pickles. And usually I don't like pickles on my chicken sandwich, but these pickles, they taste like actual pickles, not just pickled flavored silicone discs in your hamburger or something. You know what I mean? Like they have crunchy texture to it. It tastes like it used to be a fucking cucumber. It's crazy. And actually, take a look at it. Take a look at that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at that precision.
Yeah.
There's
Wow.
just a guy that wasn't done with like there's a guy in the back who's just doing that with a butter knife. Just an artist
individually
back there.
going over. Yeah. Absolutely.
I gotta tell you, I'm in fucking burger heaven over here. This is fucking delicious. Their buns, next level. They have like these like really, really good flavor. They're almost like Hawaiian. They almost are kind of have like a King's Hawaiian.
Nice. So it's a little
vibe to
sweet.
them. Yeah. A little bit sweet. Exactly. Really, really good. Lettuce is nice and fresh. This is a good burger. So, a couple of things I'll say. Same experience I'm having with this. Really enjoying the pickle. Got a nice like little zing, a little spice. The onions, they seem like they might be a little bit caramelized. I can't really tell. They're definitely nice and tender. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you can do this. Like, I don't know if you can do this kind of burger wrong, in my opinion. Like, it's got a really, really. It's just such a classic burger. It's hard to even discern quality-wise what you might say about another fast food burger.
See,
But,
I think lack of attention to detail and probably ingredients would be the only thing you can do wrong. You know, if you don't put your time and attention to like actually seasoning your beef, toasting your buns, you know, making sure all your shit's clean, then I think you could fuck it up. But I mean, it's clear that at least here at P. Terry's, they fuck up a chicken sandwich. My God, it's like. I wasn't like the look of it initially. It felt cafeteria like, but eating it is clearly a fast casual, high quality meal right here.
Yeah. You know what I'll also say? This is another opinion that's probably going to be frowned upon by the masses, but that's okay. You don't become the Pope of Subway by going along with the crowd. Yep. All right.
My dill dudes, what up?
Yeah. Yeah, the dill dudes out there. The Subwaysies. I love my shit. I like I said, unpopular opinion. I love the fuck out of mustard. And I honestly think in a classic burger, a lot of the times mustard is almost like underutilized. Like sometimes like have a classic like a Big Mac
I don't think in Texas it's underutilized. I really don't.
Mustard?
Yeah, I think I've had a lot of burgers, or like Burger King, for example, and Jack in the Box are two fast food joints that put mustard and mayonnaise on all of their shit, and you have to ask to not have mustard on it. And also, Whataburger's another place. I think Dairy Queen is another place that puts mustard on their burgers, and I don't get it. I really don't think that mustard belongs on a burger. I think ketchup and mayonnaise belong on a burger, but mustard too tangy. You know, like get it off. Yuck.
See, I love a lot of mustard. If I was going to pick a lot of any condiment, I would pick a lot of mustard. Seriously. This burger has is really well proportioned in their use of mustard. So that's what I'm picking up that I really like about this burger too.
Well, good. Would you get it again?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I'm actually, really, really good burger. Fries, I would give fries a 5 out of 10. Burger, like 8.5 out of 10. Like really
a
good.
respectable
Really good.
a respectable number for sure.
Yeah.
Well, personally, I would give my overall experience at P. Terry's a solid 8.5 as well. The chicken sandwich itself, I'm very happy we did this because usually Nora will suggest it, and P. Terry's is all right. It's really cheap. I got all of those items for $13, which was fucking awesome. But the chicken sandwich, crispy chicken sandwich itself, I'd give it a 9. Out of chicken sandwiches I've had that were affordable, absolutely, I would 100% get this again. The fries, I would give a 7, 6.5, 7.
All right, so we're very much kind of in the same ballpark.
Yeah.
And honestly, I would say for the first time doing this, I think we were sort of feeling the same kind of vibe tonight. I think we were both in the mood. I feel like Wayback Burger and P. Terry's are very comparable.
In the same vein, for sure.
Yeah, and the same style of burgers and food.
Yeah, you would say that P. Terry's is to ska what, Wayback Burger would be to reggae.
Yeah.
But
sorry, I didn't. Definitely that analogy.
But
sure.
I do want to before we end this, I did stumble across a really interesting article that I think that you might find interesting. So it's from Food Beast, and it says, "Eat these expert-approved foods for a better night's sleep." Yeah. Okay. So some of these foods are kind of dumb. So they say string cheese, expert approved. It also says peanut butter as well as popcorn and turkey. I mean, I feel like that's a no-brainer. Turkey, that's something we all know, is that turkey puts you ass to sleep.
What was the second one?
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter.
Yeah, apparently peanut butter will help you go to sleep. So, then you got dark chocolate and popcorn.
Nice. All right. Those are great.
I guess.
Definitely popcorn.
I feel like popcorn is a weird thing to eat at night just because if you don't brush your teeth, you're going to have all those kernels in your fucking mouth. I don't know. But they say to avoid tomatoes.
Then just fucking brush your teeth.
Yeah.
Brush your teeth.
Yeah.
What, do you not brush your teeth?
I do, but
You're as soon as you eat some popcorn, those kernels, they're just stuck in there
and forever.
You got to go to your dentist. You got to go to the dentist, get your tooth removed, and
they're gonna have a fuck ton of kernels in between them.
Yeah,
I brush my teeth at night. Every night. I brush my teeth. Nora can attest to that. But there are people out there who don't. Have you ever thought about that, Subway? That some people don't brush their teeth at night. The privilege. Wow. But I'd expect this from a pope. So.
Well, what are you gonna say? I can give you a nice shiny pope smile.
But some food to avoid: tomatoes, chips, convenience food, and high protein food, as well as white bread. Oh, but I don't know, a nice
see that's where we're gonna have problems.
Yeah,
that's where we're gonna be. Me and the bread, we're gonna be up fucking 3 a.m. rocking and rolling.
That's why you're up at
There's-
3 a.m. is because you're fucking eating bread.
Just eating bread, eating everything. I just got a big light in my basement because I'm growing a tomato down
that's
there
cool.
right now.
That's cool as fuck.
Not actually. I'm just talking about more food. Just in the time that I spend being up from foods like that I eat, I'm cultivating more food like that to stay up. So,
Wow. Yeah.
you know,
No, that's
you
great.
know what I mean?
Yeah. Fuck melatonin. All right. Fuck going to sleep.
Nah, dude.
Yeah.
Nobody needs to sleep.
No. I'm with that.
Google it.
But
Google it. Do you need sleep?
but Bell Nation, tell us what helps you sleep at night. Someone actually told me that they fell asleep to our podcast, and I was like, I'm kind of offended by that. And they're like, no, your guys' laughs, they're so nice. I'm like, I don't know. We don't do this for you to sleep. Wake up.
Yeah. I can change my laugh for you if you want that.
Do a couple laughs.
Try falling asleep to that.
Yeah, good luck.
Fucking asshole.
But Bell Nation, thank you so much for listening. Next episode, we are going to be doing, we're going to be talking about some cereal. And I know someone had messaged us on Instagram talking about like listening, potentially talking about coffee. Yeah, that may be interesting. Who knows? But Bell Nation, thank you for listening. Stay tuned. I've been your host, Nick Ortiz, and follow us on all the shits. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. You saw that we actually just recently changed our cover art. Go like it, enjoy it, have fun with it. And Devin. Or Subway. Or Dill. Or Lil Dill.
It's Subway. Hey, so thank you, Bell Nation. Another episode in the bag. This was a great episode. I mean, I know you enjoyed listening to us eat this entire time. And you could just expect this to be every episode.
Every episode
from
now.
from here on out.
Yeah.
Mostly going to be me eating.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks for joining us on this really fun episode. Go say hello to Jordan in Hawaii. Having a terrible time. We'll miss him. We'll see him next week though. So we'll be back to the regular format.
All right. Well, hey, stay Baja blessed.
Holla.